Good morning. This is the 15th and the last day of my Arunachal ride. Morning, as usual, I started by 7 a.m. There was mild drizzles. The distance to Dibrugarh was 150 kilometers. Today's plan was to reach Dibrugarh at least by afternoon so that I can pack my motorcycle to be sent back to Chennai. I had kept a buffer day, and so tomorrow is going to be a relaxed day at Dibrugarh. After riding for about 10 kilometers, there was a major roadblock due to the usual monsoon havoc. This time it was a huge tree that had fallen off, blocking the road. Volunteers and officials were trying to cut the tree and clear the road. But seeing the size of the tree, I knew it is going to take a while to get the road cleared. Luckily, someone suggested an alternate route through a small village which connects the highway on the other side. I immediately decided to take that route and find my way out without wasting much time to get the tree cleared. Then after a few kilometers, I reached the Assam-Arunachal border. Except for few trucks waiting, there was no checking and all, and I passed through smoothly. Then it was time to get on to the largest bridge in the country. Before getting onto the bridge, I stopped over for hot tea. This was the entry point, and the bridge is really long, almost 9.5 kilometers. Being early morning, the bridge was also empty. I could enjoy the solo morning ride on the longest bridge in India. This bridge is known as Dola Sadia Bridge, officially known as Bhuban Hazarika Bridge. This is a beam bridge connecting Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. The bridge spans the Lohit River, which is a major tributary of the Brahmaputra, connecting the village of Dola in the south to the village of Sadia to the north, both in Tinsukia district of Assam. The bridge is the first permanent road connection between the northern Assam and eastern Arunachal Pradesh. and this was opened for traffic in 2017. So it was a nice experience traversing that big bridge. As soon as I crossed the bridge, it started raining again, and I stopped at a small restaurant.
आज भी बारिश का दिन लगता है ना। आसाम की तरह, डिब्रूगढ़ की तरह भी बारिश होगा ना। थोड़ा रुक के देख के जाएंगे। आज जैसे रोइंग चाय होगा, चाय और एक चाय।
After about 15 minutes looking at the sky, I felt that the rain was going to accompany me, and so I decided to continue with my ride.
ये डिब्रूगढ़ वाला सीधा रास्ता है ना, मार्केट है इधर।
Then I crossed a few tea estates and a small town. Here also there was a small tree fallen onto the road, but it was not blocking the road fully like the previous one. Out there, I noticed that the road and the railway lines run parallelly for quite some distance. Then I took a short break for a tea from a roadside shop. There was no rain here, and I started feeling warm again after 2 weeks of cold climate. Then there was this turn to the right towards Dibrugarh road. I stopped after some time there for an early lunch. I had some fried rice and then started off again. Dibrugarh is around 20 kilometers away from here. The increased traffic shows that I am nearing Dibrugarh. Then Google showed the hotel that I had selected by the riverside.
इधर से आगे से लेफ्ट कोई रास्ता है जी भाई साहब, इधर से लेफ्ट कोई रास्ता जाता है नहीं ना? बाइक जाने वाला रास्ता कुछ नहीं ना इस तरह? अच्छा सीधा ही जाना पड़ेगा। नहीं नहीं वो क्या बोलते हैं, राज पैलेस होटल एक होता है, राज पैलेस होटल होता है, वो इस तरह जाना है, इस तरह जाना है। हाँ माप में ये दिखा रहा है इसलिए। अच्छा नदी में जाएगा। अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है, इस तरह सीधा जाना।
But there was no way to go, and the street vendor told me that I had to go straight until I find the hotel on my right. So I went ahead as per his direction and reached the main market area. The hotel was at the end of the street. I had already blocked a room for 1100. So that was the end of my Arunachal ride.
हाँ मैंने फ़ोन करके पूछा, बुकिंग कर दिया। और 1150 का कुछ होता है ना, नॉन AC वाला। अभी तो उतना तो गर्मी नहीं है, पंखा से काम हो जाएगा। हेलो, मैंने एक फ़ोन किया ना।
In the afternoon, I went to the main market area. I noticed that the footpath was covered, thus allowing people to walk around anytime, be it in rain or shine. Then by evening, as I had a lot of time to kill, I thought of watching a movie. So I went to a mall and watched a Hindi movie there. After the movie, I came back to the market area and had some hot paneer momos. As I still had more time and no ride the next day, I decided to check a bar nearby. Though it was an AC bar, did not like it as there was no separate enclosure for smokers. People were smoking by the table. Luckily, not all the tables were filled, else it would have been suffocating.
क्यों ऐसा इतना क्लोज रूम एसी मतलब आप बोलना चाहिए था एक एरिया तो नॉन स्मोकर्स के लिए होना चाहिए था हर आदमी स्मोकिंग नहीं करता है ना देखो पूरा आदमी भरा है तो हर आदमी स्मोकर है तो कैसे बैठेगा अंदर नॉन स्मोकर्स कैसे बैठेगा
Anyway, I had a beer and also finished my dinner there. Next day morning, I went out for a walk. Behind my hotel was a nice riverside walkway. This is mighty Brahmaputra river. After an hour of walk, I came back. I got my bike washed and packed it with the Safe Express for sending back to Chennai. I didn't have anything much to do as this was the offer day I kept and my flight was booked for the next day only. So I went to the market area again to wail away some time. In the evening, there was a ground nearby with festival fever as it was the Bihu season in Assam. So I spent some time there watching the crowd and stalls. After some time, I returned to my hotel and rested for the day a little early. This was the early morning scene on the next day. The vegetables are getting unloaded from the trucks in the wholesale market nearby. Later, I took a taxi to the airport. Dibrugarh was a small airport and I boarded the flight to Kolkata. My connecting flight to Chennai was from Kolkata, and I reached Chennai by evening after a very satisfying 2 weeks of solo ride. I enjoyed my ride as there was not any serious issues except for the small monoshock problem while in Tawang. But that had also not impacted the ride much. So without any incidents to the man and machine, I reached back home safe and sound.